All right, let's dive right into the new Google Pixel 10 Pro XL. Look, this isn't just another yearly phone refresh. Nope, this is something different. Google is positioning this as a device built from the ground up to be your personal, proactive AI companion. So what does it actually mean? Let's get into it. I want you to just think about this question for a second, because really, this is the whole idea behind Google's new flagship. We're talking about a fundamental shift away from you having to tell your phone everything, to your phone actually anticipating what you need and helping you out before you even ask. And that's really what this is all about. The Pixel 10 Pro XL is basically the ultimate expression of Google's AI-first philosophy that they've been talking about for years. It's where all that research into machine learning and custom hardware, well, it all finally comes together in one device that you can hold in your hand. So on the surface, you see what you'd expect from a top-tier phone, right? It's got a super refined design, and that gorgeous 6.8-inch screen is, wow, insanely bright at 3,300 nits. But honestly, while the outside is beautifully polished, the real revolution, the big story, is what's happening on the inside. This quote right here it nails it. This is Google's ambition. They're not just trying to sell you a faster phone. They want to completely change how we think about our devices. They want to give you a smarter partner. So how in the world do they pull this off? How do they make this vision a reality? Well, it all boils down to the engine under the hood, the brand new, completely custom-built Tensor G5 chip. Okay, this slide right here, this might be the single most important hardware change in the Pixel's entire history. Google has moved its chip making from Samsung over to TSMC, and they've jumped to a way more advanced 3-nanometer process. To put that in perspective, it's like swapping out a standard car engine for a high-performance racing engine. It changes absolutely everything when it comes to power and efficiency. And you feel the results right away. We're talking a 34% boost in just general performance. Apps are going to open faster, switching between them is going to be smoother. The whole thing just feels incredibly snappy. But this is the number that truly matters. A 60%, that's 60, increase in the power of the on-device AI processing. This is the key. It's not just about making the phone faster, it's about making it exponentially smarter. And it's that power that unlocks all the crazy features we're about to look at. So where's the first place you see all that new power? The camera, of course. I mean, Google has always been a leader in computational photography, but with the Tensor G5, they are taking things to a whole other level. Let's start with this thing called ProRes Zoom. Now, this is not your typical digital zoom that just crops the photo and makes it all blurry and pixelated. No way. This uses generative AI to literally create and reconstruct details in real time. The result is just shockingly clear pictures from super far away. And just how far are we talking? 100 times zoom. This is just a brilliant example of the raw power of that new Tensor G5 chip. I mean, to get this level of detail at that kind of distance is a massive leap forward, and it's all being done by AI, right on the phone. But it's not all about these crazy extreme features. Google is also making your everyday photos better with Camera Coach. This is powered by Gemini, and it's like having a professional photographer standing right there with you, giving you tips in real time on your framing, your lighting, everything you need to just nail that perfect shot. Okay, so that AI intelligence is amazing for taking photos, but it's not just siloed in the camera app. It is woven into your daily life, making all those little interactions you have with your phone easier and faster. Okay, check this out. Magic Queue is the perfect example. So imagine a friend texts you asking for pictures of your dog. Normally, you'd have to leave the conversation, open your photo gallery, search for the right pictures, go back to the text, and then share them, right? Well, now, Magic Queue understands the conversation and just proactively pops up a little suggestion with the exact photos you're looking for. One tap, done. It's brilliant. And that kind of helpfulness is just everywhere. Live Translate can now actually use a synthesized version of your own voice's tone, which is kind of wild. Phone calls are way clearer because it's better at killing background noise. And all of this is powered by the Gemini Nano model running right on the device, which makes it fast and keeps it private. Now, all this advanced tech is incredible, but what good is it if the phone doesn't last, right? Well, Google wants to make sure this is a device you can count on for years and years. And they're making a massive commitment here. 7 years of support. Let that sink in. That's 7 years of full operating system upgrades, security patches, and the regular feature drops.
This makes the Pixel 10 Pro XL not just a powerful phone for today, but a really smart long-term investment. They're also upgrading the physical hardware experience with something they're calling Pixel Snap. You can think of it as being a lot like Apple's MagSafe. It's a new magnetic system built on the new Key 2.2 standard that makes sure your phone lines up perfectly for faster 25-watt wireless charging and, of course, opens the door for a whole new world of magnetic accessories.
And yeah, of course, you've got options. It comes in 4 distinct colors: the classic obsidian black and porcelain white, and then the new moonstone, which is a grayish blue, and jade, a light green. And for all you tech heads out there who love the numbers, don't worry, the flagship hardware is all here. You've got that huge 6.8-inch display, the Tensor G5 chip, 16 gigs of RAM, a massive 5,200 milliamp hour battery, and a true pro-grade camera system. It has all the muscle it needs to back up that incredible AI experience. So we end up right back where we started. The Pixel 10 Pro XL really isn't just a device that reacts to our commands anymore. It's designed to anticipate them. And that kind of leaves us with a pretty fascinating question to think about. As our phones evolve from these passive tools into truly proactive partners, how is our very relationship with technology going to change? Something to chew on. Thanks for tuning in.